Enable notifications by ringing the bell.
What the hell?
In my entire movie-going life, I've had to sit through some pretty shitty films.
Mm-hmm.
The Nut Job is one. I couldn't stand to look at the screen anymore, and I actually just pulled out my phone and started going through my phone while my nephews sat and laughed.
Well, I'm glad that someone enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And then the Emoji Movie came out, and I had to take my nephews to see it.
Oh.
It is the only movie, quote, only movie that my nephews have actually looked at me and said, Nate, Uncle Nate, can we leave?
And you're just like...
For them to say that!
Yeah, being the target audience.
That's something. I love my nephews, and I don't fully judge the movie-going experience based upon it exactly what they like, because, hey, they're into silly and stupid stuff. I'm into some silly, stupid stuff, too, but, you know, plot line and, you know, stuff not making sense doesn't matter to a kid. They're there to enjoy, and they're there to be entertained. Yeah. That, I miss the bliss of being a kid, and just, like, the sheer ignorance that I had of some things. Because then when I grow up and I actually understand stuff, I look at some of my favorite movies as a kid, and I go, hey, that doesn't make sense. Or, hey, that's stupid.
Yep.
And you know what? That's probably for the best, because some movies are meant to be torn to pieces.
Yep.
When you said The Nut Job, I was like, I wonder if Nostalgia Critic has a video for Over the Hedge.
I think he does, actually.
Oh, because Over the Hedge, I like Over the Hedge. Over the Hedge, I liked a lot.
Yeah.
They got a great cast. I mean, Gary Shandling, Steve Carell, Bruce Willis. Holy crap.
Bruce Willis?
Yeah, Wanda Sykes. I mean, really a grade A
Wanda
cast.
Sykes, I saw coming. Bruce Willis?
Yeah.
All right.
It's good. It's a good movie. And and it's really faithful to the original
to the
comic. Yeah. To the original comic. I actually liked it a lot.
Oh, that's surprising.
That being said, that is a movie that I actually would watch again because of its commentary on suburbia, nature preservation, and all that.
Oh, yeah.
But this...
I mean, you didn't want to watch this in the first place.
No, I didn't. And when the movie came out, and I heard my nephews talking about it, wanting to go watch it, I looked at the Rotten Tomato score. I saw it was at 0. And then a few days later, I saw it was still at 0. And then a few days later, I saw it was still at a 0. Nobody had anything good to say about it. That includes Armand White, who is the deliberate reverser of bullshit. If you've seen the Video Game Donkey video where he talks about video game critics and how Armand White sees good in bad and bad in good. He didn't like this.
I can think of one good thing about this movie.
What?
It ends. It stops happening after a while.
Yeah, it does. And I'm just I'm just ashamed that I gave the filmmakers money to go watch this with my nephews.
It wasn't your decision.
No, it wasn't. Was not my final decision. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it. This is the Nostalgia Critic, the Emoji Movie. God have mercy.
We are going to witness a broken man.
You've already paid witness to one. Now witness another. Hey, wait. Why am I still
Right?
I went to Juilliard. Why am I still here?
I went to Juilliard.
Thank you, Alan Tudyk. Hey, did you know Brian has a doctorate in physics?
You're kidding.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Fuck this piece of shit.
Yeah.
The Emoji Movie is one of the most famously despised films in recent years, with a premise that's beyond desperate and gimmicky, a trailer with far more dislikes than likes, and a Rotten Tomatoes score of 8% This
Oh,
hate
God.
levels have
It
reached
went up?
legendary
Holy
status.
crap.
Now, usually I like whatever I review to have some sort of nostalgic tie-in. But with all the requests I've been getting to review this, I can't see the film not becoming a nostalgic landmark of heinousness. There's a lot to get to, so let's get right to it. Insert your emoji icon brutally stabbing the Emoji Movie here. Does that emoji not exist yet? It will. Let's take a look at currently one of the most hated films ever, the Emoji Movie. It starts off with the Columbia logo having its picture taken and given an emoji. I immediately hate all life. We're told how everybody is always on their phones, but seeing how this is a Sony movie with Sony products, they don't portray this as a bad thing.
That's our user, Alex.
You can call him Riley. It's not his name, but it's who he is.
Attention spans get shorter and shorter, and you're probably not even listening to me right now. Who has the time to type out actual words?
I mean, the writers clearly didn't type out actual words. I just assumed the entire script was this. We see the emojis are alive and live in a place called Textopolis. That's just a hint of how hard they're trying in this movie. Where we see our main character is named Matt, voiced by TJ Miller. Matt, it turns out, is super happy, but his job/personality assignment for life requires him to be unimpressed by anything.
We have business to attend to.
What kind of business?
Monkey business.
I'll admit I got a chuckle out of the emoticons being old and elderly. But don't worry, there's a whole bad movie of jokes to make up for it.
Is that the time?
Hey, my eyes are up here, pal.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at your boobs. Clock? I don't even follow that. So he goes to talk to his father, played by, damn it, Stephen Wright, why haven't you fired your agent yet? No, really, that's how he's billed now.
I'm not letting you go to work today.
What?
You're just not ready, son.
His dad said Matt isn't ready to go on the phone and be a meh face, and in keeping with the film's theme, the moment is immediately followed by crap.
Should we wash our hands?
No. We're number 2.
That's Patrick Stewart playing shit, and his character's name is Poop.
Just doing my duty. What?
Sweet Jesus.
Matt insists
Thank
he's
you,
ready
Reverend
though, and he
Lovejoy.
visits the original emoji, Smiler. Played by, damn it, Maya Rudolph, why haven't you also fired your agent? By the way, if you're wondering, no, that's not how she bills herself now, but it is a picture of this character hanging herself.
Oh.
She says you just wait for the user to pick you, and then you get scanned into his conversation.
And that scan will get sent right up to Alex's text box.
Yes, Snotty scanned me twice last night. It was wonderful.
I gotta reply to Addie's text. What should I write?
Nothing.
Nothing? Words aren't cool.
That's like a film mocking a generation's idiocy while also adding to that generation's idiocy.
Yep.
Matt gets chosen, though, and panics, giving a different face.
What is that emoji?
Just look around you. It's called the audience's goddamn reaction.
No, my reaction
Apparently
was
this
my
has
reaction
never happened
was
in history, I guess. Everything goes wrong, and the scanner is destroyed. In fact, for a system and a civilization that doesn't need to exist, they really should have more safety precautions.
Yeah.
In fact, if phones have souls living in them, does that mean that the machines they use also have souls living in them? Do the gears inside that toaster also have little toasters inside a town called Toastopolis? Is anyone who made this realizing how stupid this all was yet? So they think
No.
Meh is a malfunction, which, yeah, honestly sounds right. As he talks to his friend Poop, and we discover a whole new emotional realm that really evolves his character. Nah, just kidding, they make shit jokes.
We all have accidents.
You're so soft, Poop.
Not too soft, I hope.
I did this role for my grandkids who are not getting Christmas presents this year. Smiler says the only thing to do is to delete him, forcing antivirus bots to wipe him out.
All right, good talk. Bots!
I know a lot of people compare this to Inside Out, but it doesn't help that Smiler is literally Joy, except with different hair and complete lack of joy. To quote John Lovitz from Rat Race.
You should sue somebody.
Meh escapes, though, and comes across another unpopular emoji called High Five, played by James Corden, who thinks he's being hunted too.
You'll never find us down here. Welcome to the Loser Lounge, where the emojis who never get used hang out.
I guess that can be funny, but you're missing the really unpopular ones, like pregnant wife drinking emoji, Ghostbuster reboot emoji, and breadstick emojis. Who the dick sauce needs breadstick emojis?
Just find a hacker and get reprogrammed.
High Five tells him to find a hacker in the piracy app to get reprogrammed so that everything will go back to normal.
But all I need is a hacker. Today's your lucky day. Let's roll.
High Five also realizes he can do that to become popular again. Kind of weird, he didn't originally think of that for himself, but they had to write this fast to start another Sony Cinematic Universe. Give him some credit, there was little toilet paper to write this on. They walk outside of Textopolis and enter the wallpaper in the phone. Again, could be a clever idea, but it just feels like more commercials for products and apps on Sony phones.
WeChat.
Candy Crush.
Welcome to Just Dance.
This is Spotify?
Yep.
It's especially tragic because there's a real good commentary on social media in this conversation.
How does he know so many people?
None of these people know him, but they like him.
I'd rather just have a real friend.
A real friend? How's that gonna get you anywhere? What you need are fans.
But again, it's kind of lost when you're in a film called the Emoji Movie. It's like
Yeah.
slipping in Fascism is Bad and Triumph of the Will. Something's gonna get lost. They make it to the piracy app, which is disguised as a dictionary app using a different skin.
What could a teenage boy possibly want to hide from his parents?
What's this film rated again?
Alright.
It could have been worse, John. A lot worse.
Yeah, could have
Rolling
been.
through the drunken veggie tales, they come across a hacker named Jailbreak, played by Denne Anna Ferris. Why haven't you? Oh, goddamn, forget it. And yes, that is how she's built. The antivirus bots come in, though, and Jailbreak agrees to help Matt after she sees he can make many different emoji faces. They land in Candy Crush because, shit, we're not enough like other Disney animated films, are we?
The game obviously thinks you're a candy.
What are we gonna do?
Stay very still.
It's more likely the user's mom downloaded it, so it probably won't be played for a while. After a mere 20-minute absence, we finally see Not Riley again, as he tries to hit on the girl he likes, but Candy Crush keeps making sounds, so he calls customer service to get the phone fixed.
I'd like to make an appointment. This phone is playing games with me.
And yeah, that's all the insight we need on him for a while. It's amazing how much I know about this kid compared to Inside Out, like, he's a boy. They finally get him out of Candy Crush, and they realize they have to get to the cloud to reprogram him. After this, strong feminist statement.
You know, women are always coming up with stuff that men are taking credit for.
You know what?
Discuss? As parents go looking for him while also being followed by the bots, so they distract them in the YouTube app.
What are you doing now?
They'll be in there for hours.
Okay, these jokes are over 5 years old. Place your bets. Cat video or... Why even make another guess? You know, that's it. Hey,
Yeah.
what's this YouTube Kids video with Elsa, the Joker, and Spider-Man? Oh, that's gonna change the film's rating.
Yep. Yep. Oh, God.
God help us.
God's not here today, man.
Oh.
I miss Micah.
The bots spot our heroes trying to get to the cloud through Dropbox by going through the Just Dance app. Not entirely sure how that path works on my phone either. As it looks like they have to dance or, deaf.
What does she mean by out?
Digital death.
Just Dance got a lot darker in recent years. But Jailbreak can't dance, so Mash shows her how.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, well, he knows how to dance. Clearly this is relationship material.
Nice! Shake it, Gene!
Why does a hand have a butt? Why is that my biggest question? But more importantly, why does a hand have a butt?
Yep.
Wait a minute. I've never seen that dance before. What's it called?
I do not recall this Q&A portion of the game.
The emoji pop?
Everybody, do the emoji pop!
I'd rather do the Macarena with the Mario than the emoji pop.
Hey,
While on fire.
don't
But
just do
Jailbreak
it,
reveals
Mario.
she's really a princess emoji. The one said to have gotten off the phone, although she clearly didn't.
You're the princess emoji? You never got off the phone.
Now, we don't know that. Maybe she's just one of the minions playing dress up. Everything else from this movie is stolen. Well, it's been about 12 minutes. Guess we can check in on Not Riley again. God, he plays such a big part. He deletes the dance app because it's making noise, resulting in High Five getting trashed. Man wants to go save him, leading to, again, a legit good line.
I'm not just gonna leave him to get deleted.
You gotta look out for number one.
Well, what good is it to be number one if there aren't any other numbers?
Don't try to be an actual movie now. That boat sailed with the monkey business joke. So they go through Spotify, where they sail along the sound waves, and Jailbreak discusses why she wants to get to the cloud.
Did you realize that on the first emoji set, a woman can either be a princess or a bride? That's why I need to get to the cloud, where you can be whoever you want to be.
Okay, first, it looks like there's a lot of female emojis there, so clearly that's changed. Second, didn't they say that Smiler was the original emoji? Does she not count in those two choices? Third, princess is really not a personality. This is very different from this. But whatever, maybe she just doesn't like the idea of emojis.
Yeah.
Whatever the reason is, she wants to go to the cloud. So they go into the trash to save High Five, leaving all the other trash characters to die a slow and horrible death. Normally I'd be upset at that with a movie, but honestly, I'm more frustrated with how many characters don't die. In a particularly odd scene, and that's saying a lot for this film, Mez's parents look through Not Riley's pictures with his folks and have, I guess, a tender moment? I say I guess because I honestly have no idea if this is supposed to be heartwarming or funny.
Right now, I'm so overwhelmed with passionate feelings for you.
My love for you burns with the intensity of a red-hot flame.
Aww.
We'll always have Paris, Mary.
Yeah.
So they make it to the drop box and ride their way to the firewall. They try different passwords they think Not Riley would have, using Mez's different expressions, but they all fail.
We've tried all the important things in Alex's life. His favorite pet, sport, his favorite grandma.
If only this movie gave him a personality. Like finding out that he has a favorite grandma? That's the most I know about him. But High Five saw an email in the trash to a girl he liked but never talks to, and I guess it turns out that's the password. I guess that's romantic, having the password be a person you never talk to. If you're a stalker. Hey, it's a creepy-ass clock already? They make it to the cloud, though, and Matt admits he wants to stay with Jailbreak. She turns him down, though, because... movies?
I like you just the way you are, but I had a plan. I'm not just some princess, Jean, waiting for my prince.
Oh, that old excuse of I have a plan and we suck at writing emotional conflict. Timeless tale. Matt leaves, but gets captured by one of the bots, and Jailbreak decides to go back and save him.
And let's go get him.
I suddenly want to write in all caps and hate everything! Matt's brought back to be deleted, but his parents come in to speak up for him.
I have the same malfunction Jean does.
It doesn't affect my voice because, you know, I got a shtick. Jailbreak and High Five crash in, but it looks like it's too late as the user is deleting the phone to fix it. However, the girl he likes is there, and it looks like... how do I even explain this? They can only send an emoji to her, and since Mez the only one that can do a bunch of different emojis, it's decided he should go. Because, you know, sometimes a Sony phone and an emoji can get you the love of your life. Yep, that's what we're doing.
That's one super cool emoji. A lot of feelings in one. I get it. I like that you're one of those guys who can actually express his feelings.
You know, through the most unemotional, laziest way possible. He pushed the button! He didn't even do that! He stops the phone from being deleted because... he found
reasons?
love? And all of Texopolis is put back. High Five is so emotional, he doesn't even match his voice to his lip movements.
They love us! And high five! 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 They love both of us!
So there was really a jackass who said we should ADR him more dialogue? They have a big dance party because I think it's law now every animated film should end with one. And the emojis are used once again to replace all human emotion. A fair analysis for this goddamn movie as a whole.
Sometimes my life is like an ocean.
And that is one of the most hated films to come out of recent years. And believe it or not, I might have an unpopular opinion. Oh, I still hated it, but I think it's just run-of-the-mill bad. I've seen much, 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 much worse in all my years review.
Okay, that's
fair. It does have a touch of creativity, at least 2 inventive lines, and enough of a visual eye to be colorful and somewhat imaginative. I've seen films that have none of those qualities, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't understand why this pissed people off so much. The corporate advertising is not at all hidden, which wouldn't be too bad if they could utilize it in a clever way like the Lego Movie did. Work it into the storytelling. Like, why couldn't we find out more about the kid through the phone? Maybe looking through his history of pictures and text, we could see his flaws, and maybe the flaws tie into the problems the emojis are going through? But if we did that, we wouldn't have our bullshit resolution where a Sony product saves the day.
Yeah.
It is bad, and it's important to remember why it's bad so other films trying to do commercial tie-ins, because let's be honest, there's gonna be plenty of those in the future, can at least work it into their story better. So yeah, I can't even say it's one of the worst films I've ever seen. Take that for what it's worth. I guess as an advertising tie-in it is uniquely bad, but as a bad movie among a sea of bad movies, all I can give it is an honest and simple meh. I'm a nostalgia critic, and I
don't know
deserve
about
to
that,
be
Doug.
challenged by a more creatively bad movie. Scooby-Dooby-Doo! There's the third one?
Yes, Doug.
There's a third one? That's good.
Yes, Doug.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
I don't agree. I respect Doug's opinion and everything. Emoji Movie was so blatantly bad. I felt the entire time I was in the theater, it was just like Emoji Movie, Emoji Movie, Emoji Movie, Emoji Movie, Emoji Movie, Emoji Movie, Emoji Movie.
Like, the problem is that it's
Emoji Movie, Emoji Movie.
Insulting.
It is. It is.
Like, it's bad.
Oh.
But it's also just like, hey, guess what? You paid to watch this.
Yeah.
You paid an exorbitant sum to watch this, because movies are expensive.
Actually, no. It was a matinee, so actually it was a little bit cheaper. But I paid around $15.
Okay, when you started that, I thought you were going to say 50, and I was like...
No. I paid $15 for me and my nephews to go in. I felt like I should have asked my sister for more money back. That's like, that movie costed $15. I sat through 30 minutes of it, Ash. Give me $30.
What was the runtime on that?
Around 80 minutes, I think.
I can't believe I'm about to look up the runtime on the Emoji Movie.
I love that you didn't actually sit through the whole thing.
No, I didn't. My nephews wanted to leave, and so did I.
And I have no
Which is a
internet,
good decision.
which is great.
Let's see. Let me have a look.
Yep, there we go. Maybe now. Hold on. My phone's being a butt.
Dinosaur
game. Oh, it's over. An hour and 31 minutes.
So 91 minutes.
91 minutes. I don't know what I'm more upset about.
That Patrick Stewart was forced into this shit, or
it's funny because he was the poop.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Wasn't it actually true that, like, he did it because his grandkids wanted him to do it or something?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'd disown the grandkids. Not really.
I just
not really. I'd look at them and I would say, you know what I would do? I'd pull the. This is gonna sound so evil.
You motherfuckers are killing all my lilies.
No. Instead, you know what I'd do? I'd pull a Clockwork Orange.
No!
And do a Malcolm McDowell and force them to watch it with their eyes pried open in straight jackets, and I'd keep watering their eyes just so that they would be forced to keep watching, and they'd just be like, "Ah! Stop it, please! I beg of you! Ah!" It's like, well, kids, you wanted this. Here you go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, who was the? I'm trying to think of the name of the actor who was the Dumbledore in the first like 3 movies. Because Richard Harris, because his grandkids were like, we're not going to talk to you again unless you play Dumbledore.
Well,
but
congratulations.
I mean, that was
It
good
killed
for
him.
I mean, that was good for him, but Patrick Stewart, that's just really insulting for Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, come on, man.
I'm not sure if the Dumbledore thing was true, but I thought I heard that.
Well, I liked Richard Harris. I thought Richard Harris, I like Michael Gambon, but to me, Richard Harris just had a better appeal to him as Dumbledore.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel.
he fit more of the description of how Dumbledore actually was.
Yeah.
And just he was like, you would try to talk to him and just be like, I don't remember anything that he said, but.
Well, I remember his speech to Harry. You know,
like,
what saved him.
pat.
What I remember, as to what saved him. It's like, as to what saved you, Harry, it was love.
Yeah.
It's like, I always was afraid I'd get one of these wrong.
Alas.
Earwax.
Which I say all the time, actually.
Yes.
And you don't even watch it.
God.
I'm sorry I changed the topic again, but
it's fine.
I know this happens.
Oh gosh, my
But-
legs.
And I've seen. Okay, I stopped at the 5th movie. I did because that movie was awful.
What, the 5th one?
Yeah.
Order of the Phoenix.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
You hated it because of.
Oh, it was bad.
I loved that movie.
We may have to have a long-form discussion about this.
What did you like about it?
So, there were a huge number of ridiculous cuts.
Fair enough.
They played that transition into the ground, reanimated it, and then ran it into the ground again.
Which transition?
The newspaper one.
Oh yeah, I guess all the Daily Prophet headlines.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Dude.
There's
that didn't annoy me.
Okay, I saw that movie once and went, never again. So
well,
it's been some
congratulations, man. The Half-Blood Prince, I think, had it maybe once in it.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine, but I did not care for...
Then don't watch Order of the Phoenix again.
I'm not going to.
Watch the Half-Blood Prince.
Okay. I mean...
Okay.
Admittedly,
If this was the case, Batman... A friend of mine didn't like Batman Begins. He hated it. But you know what his favorite comic book movie is? The Dark Knight. If he would have stopped strictly because of watching Batman Begins, he would have missed his favorite one.
I saw Dark Knight before I saw Batman Begins.
Well, there you go.
Honestly, though, at this point, Harry Potter has been tainted just a little bit for me. So,
whatever.
What can you do? But anyway,
I know what you can do. You can get back up on that horse and ride, son.
I bought a Death Eater 1 from Walmart yesterday.
Well, here's what they should have done for the Harry Potter
maybe we
movies.
should talk about that. That seems like a... Did you get it in one of the blind boxes?
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't specifically buy the Death Eater one.
Yeah, I was hoping for Ron's one because the only other options were like, the main three and then like
a Death Eater?
A Death Eater, Voldemort, and
the Elder One?
The Elder One, pretty much.
Well, because we were there, we looked at those and we discussed them.
Yeah.
What's the quality like on them?
The Death Eater wand is not like one that I've seen at any time before because it's just like a curvy a curvy thing with like briars on it, and it's short.
Particularly evil looking
compared to the other ones.
But like construction wise, what would you?
Okay, David Yates. That was David Yates' first film, and he didn't have full control over editing. Whereas in all the films after, he did have full control editing. And a lot of people have stated that with David Yates in full control
the editing got better.
Well, the editing didn't just get better; it gave it a proper movie feel.
Okay, good.
And also, he's so far directed all of the Fantastic Beasts movies. So
yeah, and I thought I thought the first one was quite good. Obviously haven't seen the second one yet.
Yeah,
I'm kind of excited for Crimes of Grindelwald. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I would be, except for
the inclusion of one Jonathan Dickbag Depp.
Yeah, hate that guy. At least we're getting more Kowalski though. That's the important thing.
Uh-huh.
And at least Johnny Depp is like a legit bad guy. He's not like a tortured hero.
Yeah.
Boy, howdy, is he a bad guy.
Well, Grindelwald is.
Oh, sorry, I was talking about in real life.
Oh, yeah. Well,
anyway,
in real life, too.
Hey, so...
topical humor. Ha-ha.
I mean, I don't know that it's necessarily that topical, but... Anyway, I don't know about you. I'm real hungry.
I am too.
Yeah.
This was also 1:30 in the morning. I'm real hungry. I know
she's got to go home.
She's got to go home. I know Heather's real hungry. So
Food's time. So until next time, everyone, we will see you later. I'm Nate.
I'm Ben.
I'm Kyra.
And this movie was a piece of shit.
But the review by the Nostalgia Critic, which you can look at below in the description, there's a link down there. Pretty good. I mean, I like Doug's work, and and I can't wait to watch more of it. So until then, we will see you later, everyone. A peace out.